everybody, and welcome here to the second game of the day. This one is the first game in Pool B. We got the North Central Bobcats taking on the Vancouver Thunderbirds. Earlier this morning, West Kootenay Crusaders beat the Nanaimo Clippers 5-1 in the first game of the tournament. Pool B first game is underway. Vancouver in right off the draw, in behind the net. Puck comes over the near side boards. Now in behind the net, right out front there. That was Vi Whedon trying to get that one out front. It was knocked away by the goalie. Now back at the point. Two with it. Dishing. Now to the nearest far side in the corner. Vancouver still controlling it. And Bobcats get it and send it out to the neutral zone. Vancouver gets it back, sends it in, back into the north central zone. Holding it up behind the net there. It's Elstad now up to the boards, right in front. Puck comes loose there, and Alvin was there, but he couldn't get a shot off. Now back at the point, who with it again? He gets a shot off from his knees. That one's knocked down in front with a glove and off a body, ends up in the corner. Sent back to the point, who with it again with some time now. Another shot right in, and that one looks like it went off a glove again. And now Anderson, goalie for North Central, he's going to cover it up and hold on for a whistle. So Vancouver with the early chances so far here in the first. Face off down in the Bobcat zone. Goes up against the wall, trying to clear it. It's held in. It's Atkins, tried to get a shot off there from the top of the circle. That was blocked and ends up in the far corner. Atkins with it again. He's being checked there. Warashello on him, and Vancouver gets it now in the corner, back to the point. Shot, that was off the post. Creeder there with a shot just right off the far post, and now in behind the net. Vancouver still with it, sending a pass out front. That went right through the middle and all the way down the ice. Reed's out to play it. Behind the net, Vancouver skating it up now. Pass up to the red line, right on. And North Central getting it. That's Laundry. Tried to clear it. He couldn't get it past the blue line. Now Vancouver holding it in again. It's Esposito trying to get out to the middle. He's knocked down. Sent a backhand back towards the front and ended up getting it back with a shot there from the point. That was knocked down in front and cleared away. Now into the corner it goes. It's Esposito there digging for it. He gets back to the point now. Wickenden trying to get a shot off and they score. I think it was Esposito who finally put that in after a couple chances. It was. Shot from the point there was blocked in front and came to Esposito, and no mistake there, firing that one just above the pad of the goalie. So Vancouver opens the scoring here in this second game today. And it looks like North Central might have, they're trying to get the lights turned off, it looks like. Got some flashing lights going all around the rink here. Vancouver had a few chances. Looks like Anderson might have been screened a bit there too on that shot. got some new lights here in this arena over the last week or so. Pretty cool, but looks like they're still getting used to them, so looks like they got them off now. And we'll be back at it here. Faceoff's going to be at center after that goal. Vancouver up 1-0, 17:30 left in the first period. Off the draw, chip just inside the Vancouver blue line. They're going to carry it up and out, right into the North Central zone. Stolen and back the other way now. North Central chipping it ahead right in on the Vancouver goal. Vancouver with it on the half wall. Nice pass up to the far side at the red line now, just inside the Bobcat zone, into the corner out front. Vancouver was able to get a shot off there that missed the net now. North Central into the neutral zone. Staller just over skating a bit. Vancouver is going to pick it up now, back the other way in with a shot on goal from a sharp angle. And Anderson's going to hold on to that. Get a whistle. That was Finch with the shot there. Faceoff's going to be in the North Central zone. Comes loose off the draw. North Central picking it up. Trying to clear it up and out. It's chipped by the D and just inside the Vancouver blue line now. Passing it up. Tipping it into the North Central zone. Sent around the far side. Held it at the line for a second, and now Hu holding it in on the far side, sending it behind the net. North Central's going to pick that up, clear it around the far boards. It's Hawk chipping that one by and all the way down, and looks like that's going to go for icing. So the faceoff's going to come back down here into the North Central zone. Into the corner off the draw, chipped up the boards, held in on the half wall by Vancouver. Digging for it. It's held up against the boards. It's not moving yet. Now it comes loose. North Central came away with it for a second and up the boards. Playfair with it, skating it in. It's a 3-on-1. If they're quick, trying to get it across there, you had Stan Caddy in middle there. He was trying to find him, but was knocked away. Now Vancouver passing it up out of their zone quickly over here. They've got Esposito open on the near side, walking in. He got a shot off there. Anderson making the save, holding on. Good chance, 3-on-1 chance there. Broken up though, and then Vancouver back the other way. Esposito able to get in with a shot from the outside, but nice save. Off the face-off, comes back to the point. Smacky can't hold it in there, and it comes back into the Vancouver zone. Wickend in with it in the far corner. He's lost an edge, it looks like, and still gets it up there though now. Vancouver moving in from the outside, right into the middle. Can't quite pull it by. That was by Whedon there. Broke in from the outside and around the goalie, but he couldn't tuck it in. It's cleared back out to the neutral zone. Vancouver still with it now, working in. Two on the outside, looking for somebody to pass through in the middle. He takes a shot there. That went off by Whedon's skate. He ended up behind the net now, right out front with a good chance there. Nice save by Anderson. Coming out to cut down the angle. Is right in front there now and ends up in the corner. Gonna battle for it up against the wall. Comes loose. Vancouver has it. It's Finch there trying to get it out front. North Central got it though and sent it down the ice. It was right on goal, so it's not icing. Vancouver now playing it up through the neutral zone. Into the Bobcat zone with a shot right on goal from a long range. That was gloved and held on to. By Whedon here though, he's came right in from the outside and was able to get right in and tried to pull it to the backhand, but he couldn't quite tuck it in the near side corner. Face-off's going to be Down here in the north central zone, off the draw, they send it around behind the net to the near side. And comes loose, back to the line. It's Creeder there, he can't quite hold it in, and looks like they just pulled it in from offside, but they didn't call it. Now Vancouver into the zone. That was Atkins, he was checked. Now back the other way. Serensky, I should say, dumping it in. In the corner, Vancouver is going to pick that up and cycle back behind the net. Stopping it up there. And check there before he could get the pass off, but into the corner, they send it up the boards. And Sharma there, he's trying to bat it back in. Comes loose now in. Farmer there, he couldn't handle it on the far side, and Vancouver picks up the loose puck. Skating it ahead into the north central zone, sending it out front, then through the crease into the near side corner, and sent back around the far side. Wickenden there, he's going to hold it in on the half wall and behind the net. Vancouver finishing off a change, north central with it on the wing. Up, can't clear it though. Smacky there, he held it in for a second, then it came out and Farmer got it for north central and dumped it in, went for a change. Vancouver now passing up to the near side, into the middle, through the neutral zone. We're going to dump it in to the corner. McMillan's back to pick it up behind the net, and that puck pops out front. Cleared away now. Vancouver picking it up. Esposito comes out though, and Wickenden was there to cover at the red line and sent it all the way back the other way, and that's going to be icing. Faceoff's going to come all the way back down into the Vancouver zone. 12:06 left here in the first period. 1-0 for Vancouver, out shooting North Central 5-1 so far. Puck goes into the corner off the draw. Vancouver gets it and sends it around the far side. They had somebody there at the blue line, up the boards now, and just came outside, so they had to tag up at the line there. Now inside the blue line. Nice check, just inside the north central zone there. That was Vi Whedon with a good take in the body. Now he gets it at the red line and sends it in behind the net. Warashello for north central, sending one up the boards and ends up just inside the Vancouver blue line. Chipped up back in the north central zone now. Up through the middle. Atkin has it, but he has to wait. Creeder was in there offside. Now they get it in. Back to the line with a shot that missed the net into the near side corner. And looks like the puck is cleared up into the north central bench. Take another look at that hit. Taking the body there, nice check. Face off in the north central zone to the right of the goalie. Comes back. That's Atkins looking to get a shot right off the draw, and it was blocked, ended up in the corner. Now north central picking it up. Up the far side, it's held into the line for a second, but they get it back. I think that's Playfair, I believe it is. Skating it in there, he had it knocked off his stick, and it came back out into the neutral zone and back in offside. And they're going to bring the faceoff actually back the other way here, just outside the Bobcat zone. Off the draw right away, Vancouver in. Alvin with a shot and a rebound. Anderson makes both saves, comes back to the far point, sent to the near side. It's McLeod. Whether he got a shot off there, that missed the net. That's actually Creeder. Now on the near side, north central with some room. They're skating it up, and looks like that. Not sure if that was a pass, but it ended up going all the way down. It's going to be icing. Chance here right off the face-off, who was pushed ahead off the draw and then walking in there. That was Alvin with a shot right on, and there was a rebound too, but Anderson making the save. Both saves now face off in the north central zone again. Bobcats get it off the draw, off the boards and up. It's Reedman into the middle. He's looking for Trzynski there, and he was checked. Now Vancouver back the other way with it in the corner. Out front with a chance there. And penalty coming. Tripping is the call. It's going to be on Hawk for North Central. I don't know if I caught it on the replay or not. Must have been before that, but there was another scramble in front there anyways. So Vancouver going to the power play here with 9:57 left in the first, up 1-0 already. Working it around the outside. Up against the boards here. It's Finch out front there. Off the side of the net. Now back to the point on the near side. Blue with it. Dishes back for Finch at the blue line, now right in the middle. It's Miller, he scores. Power play goal to go up 2-0. Working it in there in the kind of slide slot area, and with a shot there that was, it's hard to see if it went 5-hole or not, but beat Anderson to go up 2-0. Halfway through the first period, Vancouver now with it behind their net, can't clear it. Shot from the point's deflected in front. It wasn't a very hard shot, and it steered into the corner by the goalie. That's Reed in goal for Vancouver. Vancouver clearing around the far boards, and that one just outside the line. It ends up back down into the north central zone. Now cleared back the other way. It looks like Vancouver sent that one in from the wrong side of center. It's going to be icing. Face-off coming back down into the Vancouver zone. Off the draw, Vancouver clearing it up through the middle, and it's going to go all the way down for icing. Again, that was pass there, looking up through the middle. Borisov, I think, looking for Harris in the middle, and went right by him and all the way down the ice. So we're going to have a face-off in the same spot again here to the right of the Vancouver goalie. Right off the draw, though, shot there. That was blocked in front. Shot from Penman, I believe. Might have been knocked down right in front by North Central player. Now it's back down in the North Central zone. Up against the boards. Now it comes loose. It's Laundry sending it around the far side. It went right to the point now with a shot, and they score! Borisov. Up 3-0 now. The rebound. Right in front of the net. Puck was cleared around the boards and went back to the far point. Shot went in, and the rebound was right there. All he had to do was fire it into the open net before Anderson could get over there. So Vancouver up 3-0. 8:02 left in the first period. Trying to work in a game here now. That's cleared away. Palmer with it for North Central. His pass in the middle is intercepted by Whedon, chipping it back in. Vancouver with it again now into the middle. It's Finch dishing over to the far side, back to the point. Mackey now back to Finch, in with a shot. And that one's saved by Anderson. He's going to hold on. get a whistle. 12-2 are the shots on goal now. Vancouver winning the draw back to the point. Being pressured there now. Over the far side, Wickenton with a shot from the point. That missed the net. Comes over to the near side, up against the wall here. It's pinned. Comes loose. Vancouver has it. It's Mackey dishing. Shot there, went off. I think a body in front. And ended up missing the net. Back to the point again. Mackey back. That one's fired in behind the net to the near side. North Central's going to try and clear it out, but it's held in. And right in on goal there, that was batted away and out of the blue line, held in on the far side. Vancouver with it. Finch trying to get it out front there and went off the side of the net and up over the glass behind the goal. Right in front here, the shot went off a stick, and then maybe that went off the, I don't think it went off the post. Took a weird bounce, might have went off the inside of the post crossbar. Now Vancouver trying to carry it back in. They just get it inside the line, chipped back out, but held in at the line. Bobcats now up through the middle. It's Reedman with it. Ahead there for Stahl. He dumps it in. And behind the net, Vancouver picks it up the far boards, and clear it out through the neutral zone and just inside the North Central blue line now. And can't decide who's going to take it. Vancouver grabs it and gets a shot on goal. There's a rebound right out front. Couldn't bang it in. Ends up in the corner on the far side now. Vancouver holding it in at the blue line. It's a weak shot in on goal there. It was deflected. Just went wide. Comes back to the point again. It's Hu with it with a shot. That is kicked away by Jensen, North Central, right in front of the net. Now he gets it out front there, and Reedman with it. To Stahl again, he's going to carry it in over the blue line. Back to Reedman, back to Stahl in the corner. Into the middle, and it's knocked out off his stick and back into the neutral zone. McMillan on the near side here, firing it over and up just inside the Vancouver blue line, but they quickly clear it up through the middle. They're going to try and move on 2-on-1, get it over. There's Esposito there with a shot that was deflected, and we're going to get a penalty on North Central, I believe. After another close call on a 2-on-1, looks like it's actually going to be Vancouver getting the penalty. It's Esposito going to the box. Slashing is the call. Right there is the slash. So the faceoff's going to come all the way back down in the Vancouver zone. North Central is going to get their first power play opportunity. Vancouver with it off the draw, clear it up and to the blue line for a second. Now came up to the neutral zone. North Central sent it back in, but Vancouver got it and fired it down the ice back behind the net. Anderson stopping it up there for McMillan, dishing back behind the net. It's Elstad carrying it up and passing up to Hawk at the blue line. Tried to make a move there and just went off the end of his stick, and Vancouver got it, fired it back down. It's Elstad with it again now behind the net. McMillan up the boards. Hawk trying to, that's actually Parmer dishing for Hawk now into the middle. Ran into a bunch of Vancouver players there, and they're going to get it now and pass it up, skating into the North Central zone. It's Creeder in with a shot on goal, and it's gloved. Anderson's going to hold on for that for a whistle. North Central not quite able to get in and get set up on the power play here so far. Still a minute 4 left. Face-off's down in North Central zone though. They get it off the draw. It's Jensen. Ooh, that one was off the side of the net, right out front. Vancouver with a chance. Another rebound there, and Canavas with a chance right in front. Puck took a bounce off the side of the net, and Vancouver with a shot. Good save there, and a rebound as well. Another face-off, this time on the far side in the North Central zone. They get it and chip it up behind the net. Skating it up now. It's Jensen, who's checked at the red line, and that puck's cleared up into the Vancouver bench. Face-off just outside North Central zone. Still 42 seconds left in the penalty, but Vancouver walking in, and that was Canavas. He just fanned on a shot right in the front there. Now puck comes back down to the Vancouver zone. North Central pressuring, but Vancouver gets it and sends a hard one around the boards. It's held on the far side there, but eventually comes back down to the North Central zone off the glass. Cleared back into the far corner. Borichello to the near side. Vancouver forechecking, they can't get it out. Now sent right back in again. Stahl picking it up at the blue line just as the Vancouver player comes out of the penalty box. Back to even strength. That was Esposito just out of the box and tried to find him there at the red line, but he was hopped over his stick back into the Vancouver zone. And penalty coming. I didn't see it. Looks like one of the North Central players was hurt on the play a bit there, and the slashing is the call. Definitely didn't catch anything. I think it was kind of back behind the play. Not exactly sure what's going on. Both penalty box doors are open at the moment. The refs are in a discussion. I did see one of the North Central players come off. It looks like he was holding his neck. Both teams still have 5 players on the ice. I'm not sure what's... So Jeffries is going to the box for North Central. And Vancouver's penalty box is open. I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks like Finch is heading over there now. Oh, or maybe he's just going to talk to the ref. I heard the ref say 4-on-4. I think Vancouver's trying to figure out who's supposed to be in the box. Nope. I guess it's Vancouver power play. Vancouver on the power play now, coming into the North Central zone. It's Chin with it. Back to the point. Who back to Chin on the half wall. Just hopped over his stick for a sec though, but he's got it back. Now trying to bring it out to the middle. North Central's able to break that up. Back to the point it comes now. Sent into the corner. Pass there is looking back to the point, and it was off a stick. Ended up coming back to the Vancouver blue line. Now they get it back. It's Elvin with a move at the blue line. He's going to carry it in on the far side. Going to try and set up here on the power play. Over the near side. Who with it? Who's checked, and That's Parmer. He's able to get it, fire it down the ice, kill off some time here. It's still a minute left though on the North Central penalty. Vancouver back the other way, just over the blue line now. Right in, and looks like the net's off. Vancouver working in from the outside there, and Anderson slid across and pushed the net right back. Face-off's inside. I would think that would come. No, it should be inside, that's right. Off the draw, Vancouver wins it back. Back to the point now. Shot. It's off a body in front. And North Central picking it up, but they're not able to clear it down just to the red line. Finch now skating it back in. Dishing by Whedon. He got a shot off there right in front that was off a shin pad. Ended up on the far wall. Back to the point. Creeder with it now. His shot's off a North Central player into the corner. Borichello for North Central in the corner, trying to find a spot to clear it to. Comes back to the point. Creeder holding it in. The far side. Shot right in front. That was tipped from a sharp angle. Missed the net. Whedon with it on the side of the net. He takes a step out and tried to tuck one up above the bar, but Anderson hit his shoulder and he was able to hold on for a whistle. So Vancouver up 3-0 here. Only 30 seconds left in the first period. Out shooting North Central 20-2. Off the draw, Vancouver getting it. Esposito with it, shooting, and that one's blocked. Mackey holding it at the line right out front. Borisov. He was checked before he could get a shot off, and North Central clears it out to the neutral zone. Sent in, and that's going to be from the wrong side of center. It's going to be icing on the Vancouver. Faceoff's going to come back down into the Vancouver zone. Only 10 seconds left in the period. Vancouver gets it off the draw and fires it around the far side boards, and got a player there at the neutral zone, but he's checked, and Vancouver picks up the loose puck, and that's not going to be enough time. And that's going to do it for the first period. Vancouver up 3-0. Well in control of this one so far. So we're going to have a flood, and we'll be back in a few minutes. And we are just about set to start the second period. Vancouver is up 3-0, out shooting North Central 20-2. Goals by Evan Borisov, Santino Esposito, and Devin Miller. Off the draw, North Central gets it, chips it ahead now into the Vancouver zone and behind the net. Vancouver chipping it around the near side boards. And outside now, just trying to get it up. And cleared away by North Central off the glass on the far side. North Central taking the body over there. It was Stahl with a nice check on the far boards. Now, penalty coming. Tripping is the call. I did not see. It's going to be Stan Caddy for North Central. So Vancouver's going back on the power play. Stahl with a nice check on the far side there. But Vancouver here going on their second power play or third, I'm not sure. Early in the second period, they win the draw. Back to the point. On the near side, Miller shot right in, and Anderson got his blocker on that one. There was a rebound out front, but it was cleared away all the way down into the Vancouver zone. Vancouver back for it behind their net. To the near side now, over to the far side, through the neutral zone. It's Finch with it, and behind the net. It's knocked off his stick and all the way down the ice. Vancouver back to pick it up now. Have to circle back there, being watched by Parmer right in front. On the far side, by Wheaton fanning on his pass across, and North Central sent it back in behind the net. Now up to the blue line, it's Hu passing up ahead, in just in front of by Wheaton, and it was Landry with it. Just fired it down the ice. Vancouver's got to go back behind their net to pick it up. Passing up through the middle. Borisov with it into the corner. Behind the net now, on the near side. Still with it. Dishing. Dished it there for Mackey, and now comes back to Hu. He's going to get control, get reset up here on the power play. Hu with a shot on goal, and that was saved. Steered in the corner with traffic in front, and North Central got it and sent it down the ice. Only 8 seconds left in the penalty. He does it. Stan Caddy stepping out of the box. North Central back to full strength. Vancouver with the puck in their own zone, passing up through the middle. Esposito circled back there, but lost the puck. Sharma with it in his feet, and penalty coming. Vancouver, I think, is getting a penalty. Esposito's heading over to the box. Interference is the call. And you can't see it there. Must have been just off behind the play or something, but either way, North Central is going on the power play now, looking to get back in this one, down 3-0. Off the draw, Vancouver gets it and fires it off the glass, but it's held in by McMillan at the blue line. He fires it back in behind the net. Puck comes loose. Reedman picking it up in the corner, taking it out front with a shot on goal, and steered aside by Reed. And now Chin with it, carrying it up through the middle. Right in on goal. And Anderson with the save. Good play by Chin, though. He carried that all the way in from the red line and pretty much went around 3 or 4 players before he went right in on goal there. Short-handed. North Central trying to carry it back the other way. Now they're at their blue line. Vancouver stealing the puck and firing it down the ice. Minute left. Minute 4 left, it looks like, in the penalty to Vancouver, and we got a whistle. Actually didn't see why. But high sticking, I'm told. Chin, though, with a good play here and poking it by and got in a little bit tight and on goal. He couldn't get a very good shot off, but Anderson with the paddle down is able to make the stop. Face off down in the north central zone. Off the draw, Vancouver picking up the loose puck, carrying it in behind the net. Looks like they were trying to do a lacrosse move there, but he couldn't pick it up. It's Finch with it. Finch was the one that tried to do the lacrosse move, and he just had a shot blocked from the blue line and came all the way back down to the Vancouver zone. Now firing it up through the neutral zone. They're still shorthanded. It goes down into the north central zone. Serensky back to pick it up, moving it up ahead on the near wing. That was broken up over the far side. Borichello, he's got it. We're going to carry it in behind the net and try and set up again here and get the breakout going. Dishing off in the middle for Stancaddy, I should say. Harmer with it now, just inside the Vancouver zone. Fired one that missed the net. Around to the far side, Vancouver picking it up. Penalty is just set to expire as Vancouver's carrying it in with a nice move in on goal. Can't quite get to the goal though and get a shot off. Back to full strength. Now Vancouver is passing out front and just sneaking outside the blue line. Vancouver's going to get it and send it back in. We're going to tag up at the blue line, and North Central picking up behind the net. Passing up the near wing and slightly fanned on, I think, there. Vancouver now. Penalty coming. Tripping is the call. It's going to be on Vancouver. Borisov heading to the box. Up against the boards. Borisov got his stick into the skates of the North Central player there. And he's going to go to the box for 2 minutes. So North Central back on the power play again. It's Penman with it off the draw, sending it out front and looking for Jeffries there. His stick was tied up. And the puck came all the way back out to the neutral zone. Sent back in now. Behind the net. Playfair right out front. That went through the crease and all the way out to the neutral zone. North Central back to pick it up inside their own zone with a nice pass up through the middle. Another pass there was picked off by Whedon, and he sent a backhand in, but it didn't go deep, just inside the blue line. North Central now. And pressure there by Whedon. Comes back to the point. That shot knocked the stick of Playfair right out of his hands. Ended up being behind the net. And battling for it there. North Central's on the power play. Vancouver killing off some valuable time here. North Central coming away with the puck. Carrying it up to the blue line and passing through the middle. That was off Penman's stick and in behind the net. Playfair now trying to get it out front. It's knocked away and Vancouver gets it behind the net and fires it off the boards and into the neutral zone. Now back the other way, but North Central is offside. Vancouver picking off the pass, moving in. Nice move. Nice move there by Esposito. Around the D and in. Got a shot off that was saved. Now back out to the neutral zone. Chance shorthanded. I believe that was, shorthanded. Puck sent back into the North Central zone. Stahl back to pick it up behind the net. Passing it up. Borichello knocked off his stick in the neutral zone, and that was right in the skate of Bond there at the red line. He didn't realize it, and then it was sent into the Vancouver zone. Vancouver has it though, back the other way. Moving in with a shot from fair distance out, and Anderson's going to hold on for a whistle. Gloved it down. Good play here by Esposito, though, to get in and get around. Right in with a shot. Face off down in the north central zone. 12:25 left here in the second period. Off the draw, puck comes around to the near side boards. Vancouver holding that in. It's all even up now. Penalty then is over. Vancouver with it just inside in front of their net. Passing up. Now Chin in the middle with some speed. In over the blue line, right in on goal. With a shot. And Anderson with another save. Chin gathering speed there as he took that pass at the red line. Blew by the D and right in on goal with another shot. Anderson with another save, keeping it 3-0 here. The second. Off the draw in the near side corner. So it gets stuck up against the boards. Now it comes loose. North Central chipping it ahead, but it goes back to the line. It's Miller with a shot from the blue line. It was off a body in front and knocked down. Vancouver gets it back into the point now. Another shot in, and that was tipped right in front and went wide. Now sending it back to the point. That was fired in, but North Central picked it off and skated up to the neutral zone. Now Vancouver with it back again. Chin trying to poke it ahead. And just a little too far. North Central is able to pick it up and send it back out to the red line. Now Vancouver looking for a pass up here at their bench as they were changing. Close call there. That would have been too many men. And I think they are calling too many men, actually. Canavos is going to the box. Canafos. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce some of these names. Right off the draw, though. Vancouver coming. It's by Whedon right in on goal. Another shot there. That one missed the net. North Central getting it back behind their net. On the power play. Skating it up through the neutral zone. That's Parmer dishing for McMillan. His shot looked like it was going wide, but it was gloved by Reed, and he's going to hold on. Get a whistle. By Whedon, right in. Another good chance, short-handed. Face off down in the Vancouver zone. Just cleared outside the line. McMillan now over to the far side. Stahl, he's going to dump it in behind the net. Stopped up by Reed now. Vancouver clearing around the near side. Vancouver can't clear it. Look at that sidewall. Nice shot there. That was Sharman with a sharp angled shot looking for the top corner, but went off Reed's shoulder. Now it's cleared down the ice. McMillan's being pressured there. He's going to dish it around the far side. North Central controlling it now behind the net. Fanning on the pass up a bit here, though, but they pick it up. Parmer in with a move at the top of the circle, and he couldn't get a shot off, though. Now they're going to look to set up on the power play. Parmer with it again, back to the point. Srensky back into Parmer. In deep there. Stinkaddy. And Vancouver got it and just fired it down. That was right on goal. All the way from the other end, and the goalie had to glove it. North Central's back behind their net now. Up the near side. Playfair can't get by McLeod there. He's able to hold it in now. Back to Vancouver comes the other way. Cheevers with a scoring chance there. Gloved and held on to. Penalties are all done now. Back to even strength. 9:04 left here in the second period. Vancouver out shooting North Central 28-4. Up 3-0. Face off down the North Central zone. Cleared up to the neutral zone. 2 with it just inside his line. Blue line. Firing one up through the middle. That was picked off. Laura Charlo now up through the middle. Vancouver getting it back. They're going to move in with a quick 2-on-1 in with a shot. Saved. I think that might have been, I think that was who walked in there. Got a shot off, but Anderson with another save. Back in the North Central zone, in the near side corner. North Central can't clear it around. Now they get it back to the point. It's Miller with a shot on goal. That's steered into the corner. Back in behind the net now. North Central with it again. Pass up through the middle. It was just behind Playfair and down, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough for icing. Playfair is going to get it right behind the net. Looking out front. Got a couple players out front, and they couldn't get a shot off. Now Vancouver's back the other way. Quickly in here is Finch out front. That was just through the legs. I don't remember if I got a replay from that last. Yeah. Vancouver with another kind of 2-on-1 there from the blue line after they picked up that loose puck and walked in. Another shot on goal. Face off down the North Central zone. Off the draw, Vancouver, or North Central trying to clear it up. They do get it up to the red line. It's Reedman chipping it ahead into the Vancouver corner and behind the net. Trying to get it out front and just blocked it to the side there. Now Vancouver picking up the loose puck, skating it up to the red line. Big check there at the blue line, and it looks like the North Central player took the worst of that. He's going off. That was Bond. Puck's in the Vancouver zone. North Central with it. Shot from a sidewall there. It was saved now right out front, and that was cleared away. Vancouver coming back the other way with it through the neutral zone. They got 4-on-2, and just a move at the blue line put them offside there. Take a look. I think that hit was actually the North Central player was trying to make the hit, but he ended up taking the worst of it, and took him a little bit to get up after that. Made his way to the bench. We'll have to watch to see if he comes back. Face off just outside the North Central zone. McLeod firing it over to the open side. And in the corner, North Central with it. One-handing it up through the middle and over the blue line, but Vancouver is able to, Harris able to get it from his knees and chip it back in. Now Esposito. Same thing, North Central with it now. Passing it through the middle, that's picked off. Esposito now working his way in the corner, right from the, banging away at it, and they can't get it to go. Trying to clear it there, but Esposito picked it off and walked in. The shot was off the pad, and there was a rebound right there. It looks like they got another shot or two, but Anderson able to keep this 3-0. The draw comes back to the point. Shot and goal. They score. It's deflected in front by Harris, I think. Yeah, it was. That was Harris. Not sure who took the shot. Far side there. off post maybe, but deflected in front. So Vancouver up 4-0 now with just a little over 6 minutes left in the second period. Vancouver carrying it in. Shots deflected wide. Now on the far side. Oh, that was Creeder who took the shot from the point. Oh, North Central looking for the big hit in front. Another goal. Atkins, it looks like, tucking that one in. Walking out in front, and Atkins able to tuck it in. That was Chin who was able to walk out to the middle there. He took a check to make the play, and Vancouver is up. $5-0. I was thinking it was 6-0, but maybe not. Back in again now, another chance there. That was off the helmet of Anderson. Anderson's gonna hold on to that one and get a whistle. Face off in the North Central zone. They get it off the draw, cleared up, but it's held in at the line. Miller sends it over the far side, walking in there with a shot, and the net comes off. That was who walked in there and got a good shot off. Anderson made the save, and he knocked the net off in the meantime. Exactly 5 minutes left in the second period. Goals coming from 5 different players on Vancouver so far. Looks like they're putting some water down to try and stop the net from coming off so easily. And now we're ready to go. North Central with it off the draw, carrying it in behind their net. Into the corner now. Up the near boards, they're checked, and Vancouver had it for a second, but now they get it back. Right out front, scores! That was Finch with a shot from the top of the circle. Puck came loose, and just at the top of the dot there, he's fired a shot. It just went above the pad of Anderson on the far side, so 6-0 now. And Vancouver in again with another shot. This time Anderson's gonna hold on and get a whistle. Off the draw, Vancouver with it. Esposito tried to fire it across. That was off Reedman. Vancouver back in again with shots deflected into the corner. Warshella looking for the big hit in the corner. Missed, and Vancouver still controlling it. Sent in behind the net. In the far corner, Vancouver with it. Tried to leave it there, but North Central picked it up and chipped it ahead. It's Reedman now, carrying it over the Vancouver blue line. He's checked. Gets it back, though, right into the slot with a shot. And Reed with the glove hand save. Puck came loose for a second, and Reedman was able to kick it up and get to the top of the slot. The shot there, and gloved and held on to. Face off down to the Vancouver zone. Vancouver gets it off the draw, moving it up ahead. It's Shin over the blue line, walking in. Shots off the North Central player, sticking right in front there. They get the rebound and bat it in. That was Chin with his first of the game. Puck took a kind of a weird bounce there off the back of the net and then came loose, and Chin was able to get his stick free and knock it into the empty net. So 7-0 now. 3:33 left in the second period. Vancouver off the draw, sending that one in, and from the wrong side of center, that's going to be icing. Face-off coming back down to the Vancouver zone. Vancouver gets it off the draw, sends it around the near side. And chipped down into the North Central zone. Vancouver with it now, it's just cleared out to the neutral zone. Dumped in. North Central trying to clear it back out again now. Cloud with it over to the far side. Feeder carrying it in. It's a shot from the hash marks on the sidewall that missed the net, came around to the near side, held it at the line. Puck stuck up against the boards. Now it looks like it's loose. North Central dishing back and trying to clear it up, but it's held in now. It comes loose. Sharma trying to send it up ahead for Parmer, but it was broken up and back in offside. Off the face-off by Whedon with it, walking in with a nice move just inside the blue line, walking in with a shot. Just missed the net. He gets it back though. Dishing back to Miller at the point. Able to walk in and take a shot with traffic in front, but didn't make it to the net. Now back to the far side point, another shot there. That was steered into the corner by the goalie. Comes loose on the far wall. Vancouver trying to hold it in and finally have to come out to the neutral zone now. Back the other way. Finch with it, carrying it in. He's checked on the near side boards, but gets the puck back in the corner, taking it in behind the net. Send that pass out back to the blue line. That is fired back in by Miller. North Central picking it up now and skating it out. They get to the red line and dump it in. It's Playfair in the corner. He's checked, and Vancouver comes back the other way with it. Out front, shot, they score. It was Canalpos who carried that one in and ended up sending it out front there for who finally put that one in, I believe. Puck was off a skate and who picked it up, and looks like Anderson got a piece of it, but not enough. So up to 8-0 now. Eight different goal scorers for Vancouver. Vancouver with it at the blue line now. Over to the near side, walking in with a shot. There's a rebound. Nice save there. And looks like they ended up scoring though. That's Cheevers, I believe, who put that one in. Shot came from the point. There was a nice save, but the rebound came right out, and yeah, Cheevers is right there on the doorstep to put that second one in, second rebound. So again, another different goal scorer, so 9 different goal scorers now. We've got a penalty coming to Vancouver. It's going to be Esposito for a head contact. Minutes is, I think he just signaled. Looks like he caught him a little bit from behind, slightly on the shoulder. It is 4 minutes. So North Central with a chance here with a 4-minute power play, and looks like that's going to carry into the third period. So all Vancouver here today, 9-0 with 9 different goal scorers. We're going to get a flood, and we'll be back to finish this one off. Just about set to start the third period. Vancouver is up 9-0. Out shooting North Central 47-6. Vancouver is going to start shorthanded here as they got a 4-minute head contact penalty right before the end of this second period. Off the draw, Vancouver with it. He's tripped up there, but no play on the call. No call on the play, I should say. Puck dumped around, back into the North Central zone. Stahl back to pick it up behind the net. Being watched there by Whedon. He's going to carry it up and out now to the red line. Right into the corner. Stahl still with it behind the net. Out front, there was nobody there. Vi Whedon tried to dump it down the ice. It was off his stick, and now Creeder with it, carrying it right in to the top of the slot. Trying to get a shot off there. That was blocked by McMillan in front. Now back to the point. Knocked down by Palmer. He's going to try and break in there. He can't quite get by Alvin there on D. And now again, walking in with a shot. That was Hawk. Just missed the net though. Vancouver picking it up and now and dumping it down. Off Stahl skate and right in Alvin with a shot from a sharp angle. And it looks like North Central has changed their goalie. Haven Palmer in goal now. Hawk walking in with a chance there and missed the net now. North Central carrying it up and out after that face-off in their zone. There's Penman there carrying it, trying to get it out front. It was cleared away now. Back the other way, Vancouver comes. Atkins with it on the near side, in with a shot, looking for a rebound. In front there was Hugh, but just went through his legs now behind the net. And Vancouver tried to pass that one out front. It went all the way back down the ice. Miller's back to pick it up. He's got some time. He's going to fire it down the ice. Vancouver's still shorthanded here for a little over 2 minutes. Right in front, though, with a chance. I think that's Atkins, I believe. It is. Who at the point with it now. Vancouver controlling here and shorthanded. Now North Central gets it. Stolen away, though. Atkins right in front. And coming in after with a big shot there is Penman. He's going to get a penalty for that. And that's going to take North Central off the power play. Cross-checking is the call. I think that was Atkins who stole it. He was causing grief down there on the shorthanded right in front with a backhand. He may have slightly fanned on it a bit, but Palmer was able to cover it up and get a whistle. So we're going to be 4-on-4 now for the next minute and 40 seconds about. Vancouver with it in the corner. Back to the point. And clearing it away now. North Central racing on it. That was Reedman, but he couldn't get there in time, and Vancouver's able to break it up just outside the blue line. Off the glass, up now. The novice behind the net. He's checked. Can't clear it out. North Central held in at the line. And behind the net now. North Central clearing it into the corner. Comes back to the point. Looking in, faking the slap shot and carrying it into the corner. All the way in behind the net. He's checked. Puck goes into the far corner. Reedman trying to clear it away, and now racing in on it. Reedman on the far side. Can he get to the net though? Fired it over the net from a sharp angle. Vancouver was able to get back, and he wasn't able to get into the middle. Now back the other way. McKay on the far side. Vancouver breaking in now with a shot from a sharp angle, and there's a rebound. Couldn't get a good shot off though. Ended up in the corner. Now back to the point. And Vancouver on a brief power play here. That shot just off the pad. Looked like it was going to the far corner. And now we're back to even strength as the North Central player, that's Penman, steps out of the box. Puck down in the Vancouver zone. Fired around the far boards. And North Central can't hold it in at the line. Sending it over to the near side at their blue line. Up, and Hawk's gonna fire that one in on goal. Played aside, now in behind the net. Vancouver with it. Sending one up off the boards, and that's gonna go all the way down. It's gonna be icing. .15:09 left here in the third period. Vancouver has this well in control, 9-0. Off the draw in the Vancouver zone. North Central picking it up into the middle and dishing there with Sharma, but there was nobody home, and Vancouver got it and fired it down the ice. And again, looks like we're gonna get another icing call. So we're gonna come back down into the Vancouver zone for another face-off. This time it's gonna be over on the far side. North Central with it off the draw, sending a weak one in front of the goal. It was knocked away now. Knopflos with it up by Whedon, trying to get to the middle, knocked off his stick. Finch with it at the point, and pass across there was just outside the line. It's offside. Face off, just outside the North Central zone. Ends up in behind their net. Knopflos dishing around there. It was picked off by a North Central player. Now they're going to skate it up and out. It's Stahl in, trying to break in from the outside. Trying to pull it into the middle and get a shot off there, but couldn't quite. Ended up behind the net. Now he's got it back again. Spinning off a check in the corner. Tried to send it out front. That was picked off by Finch. He's skating it up now. Over by Whedon. Room opens up in the middle, and he gets a shot off there. Went off a leg and up off the glass. Now Vancouver picking it up again into the middle. Finch with it. Ends up at the blue line, and whistle goes. Don't know why. Net's off, I guess. Looks like. So we're going to get a face-off in the North Central zone. Off the draw on the sidewall. North Central trying to clear it out. They can't. Alvin gets it and fires it back in behind the net. Palmer is going to stop it up there, and just comes right back out, and he's going to cover it up. Off the draw, comes the Creeder at the point. His shot's right in, and looking for a tip there with his chin, but couldn't get a stick on it, and Palmer's able to grab it and hold on for a whistle. Off the face-off, North Central gets it, sends it around to the far side at the point. It's held in with a shot, tipped once or twice in front, and never ended up making it to the net. Vancouver getting it now behind the net, just hopping over the stick there, over to the far side. North Central to the middle, in the neutral zone. Just Marcello tried to break in there and he was checked. Now Vancouver gets it. Stopping up in behind their net. Passing up through the middle now. It's Elvin in the neutral zone. Trying to split the D. He gets in. He scores. That was a nice goal. Another goal scorer too. Looked like he was going to try and split the D, but he ended up just pulling it through and top shelf with that shot. Just put it right up. 10-0. Vancouver carrying it in to the north central zone, but into the corner. North Central gets it, sends it around to the near side, trying to clear it. Comes loose, Vancouver with it. Out front, nice save. Right in front there. Borzov, I think, might have dished it, and shot in front there was just off the toe of Carmer. Now back in behind the net. North Central with it. Tied up. Puck stuck up against the boards. Now it's loose. Vancouver coming away with it. Nice move out. Tried to pull it out to the middle, but it was broken up and cleared out to the neutral zone. Now Hu just inside his blue line. Fishing back the other way up for Harris here at the red line. Over to the far side. It's Esposito walking in. He's tried to make a move there and he was taken down. North Central picking it up now and carrying it out. Chipping it ahead. That could have been icing, but they're not calling it. Vancouver now in the corner here on the near side. Trying to clear it out. They are able to get it up to Vi Wheaton now. Just hopped off his stick and he's trying to work in there. Now gets it back and backhands it in behind the net. North Central got it and fired around to the near side. That pass out to the middle, though, was right to Vi Wheaton, and he's going to send it back in behind the net. Cheevers with it now, back to the point. Shin firing it back in, and North Central behind the net. They get it and just fired around the boards and all the way down the ice, and that's going to go. It's not icing, actually. He didn't quite make it. And we got a big hit at the end. The ice here is. North Central is going to get a penalty as interference. It's going to be Penman, one of the box, on a what looked like it was going to be icing. But it looks like the puck didn't quite make it, and Penman took him out before they got there, and that's going to be interference. So with exactly 11 minutes left here in the third period, Vancouver's going to go all back on the power play. Up 10-0. They get it off the draw. Over the near side now. Finch at the point with some room. Gets it over here to the near side. Walking in, that's Creeder. He's off a stick and over to the far side, held in. Back to Finch again. To the far side. It's McLeod over there, I think now. Creeder walking in with a shot, and that was a hard shot from a bit of a sharp angle. That was saved by the goalie. He's going to hold on for a whistle. Still a minute 25 left in the penalty. Off the draw, comes to the blue line, but not out. Who with it on the near side, into the corner. Gets it back to Atkins. Into the middle, but I think that might have went off a stick, and Jeffries got it and sent it down the ice. Now Vancouver trying to break up here through the neutral zone. Back to the point. Who with it? Walking into the circle, into the middle. Right there. He had Alvin open in front, but it just went off his skate. And Farmer grabbed it, jumped on it. 48 seconds to go now in the penalty to Penman. North Central now, Vancouver getting it off the draw. Back to the point. Hu into Atkins. Back to Hu again now, skating it into the corner. Cycling back for Alvin. Tried to get it out to the middle, and Jeffries again with it, firing it down. Vancouver back to pick it up now. Carrying it up, passing it up through the middle. Working in now, they got some room. Alvin in, dropping for Atkins. Can't get a shot off, but it comes loose. Chin right in the slot. He's going to send it back, though. Wickenden now on the near side. In behind the net. Alvin trying to get it out front. Can't. Goes into the corner. And Vancouver with it. It's Atkins again right in the crease there. He's trying to bat at or push it in, but Parmer had it and he had it underneath him. Penalty's over down to the North Central. Everybody, team's back to full strength. Off the draw. Vancouver getting it and sending it into the corner. Shot there that was saved. Held on for another whistle. Off the draw, North Central had it for a second there, but it was ended up kind of beside the net there, and Parmer decided to grab it again and get another whistle. Comes back to the point this time. Hard pass over to the near side was just behind Mackay and ends up back at the Vancouver blue line now to the near side. Esposito at the red line, firing one over the far side. It was over the stick there. Now North Central picking it up behind their net and firing it around the far side. Into the neutral zone. Wickenden just in front of the net with it. Long pass up here at the blue line. Taken out and offside is the call anyways, but it looks like there's going to be a penalty. That's kind of a weird one. It was offside and a penalty. So Jensen's going to the box for North Central. Tripping is the call. And that was a nice pass right up to the blue line. But I guess it was offside. I'm not even sure how that was offside. So Vancouver going onto the power play. Just under 8 minutes left here in the third. They get it back to the point. Over the far side, it was just off a skate, and North Central got a hold of it and sent it down the ice. Reed stopping it up behind the net now. Creeder carrying it up into the North Central zone. Tried to drop it there. Finch picking it up and right in front with a rebound. That was off the side of the net. Comes back to the point, held in at the line and into the corner. In behind the net, North Central gets it and sends it off the glass, just outside down into the neutral zone. Vancouver player taken down there at the red line. Whedon picked it up though. He's gonna skate it in. Right in. Can't quite get to the net. And it looks like the net's off again. Ref doesn't realize it. Shot on goal there was steered into the corner. Puck's in behind the net. North Central gets it and fires it down the ice. Kills some time off the penalty. Reed playing it up to the blue line. It's McLeod with it. Just inside now, dishing to the far side. There's a shot on goal and held on to by Parmer. The whole time the net's been off. They still don't realize it, I don't think. Sharp angled shot there, looking for the dry side shot. Couldn't quite get it to go. .21 seconds left in the North Central penalty. Puck into the corner off the jaw. Vancouver controlling it. Back to the point. Back to the half wall now. Shot. Rebound on the near side. Can't quite get there. Still open in front. Trying to wrap it around. The net's off again. Net keeps coming off. So face off in the North Central zone on the far side again. Cleared into the corner there by Parmer. North Central's back to full strength. Puck dumped into the near corner. Vancouver trying to get control. Alvin with it now. Trying to carry it out front, but he was checked. Parmer dishing now for Hawk. He's going to carry it in from the outside, trying to pass it out to the middle. It was broken up. And Vancouver coming back the other way. It's Cheevers with it. And a bit of a late hit there. And North Central ended up taking the worst of it anyways. So the face-off's going to be just outside the North Central zone. 5:31 to go here in the game. Vancouver with it. Mackay carrying it in. Good shots off shin pad and tried to get it back out front. Kicked off by North Central. Parmer now to the far side. It's Playfair. Comes back to the line and cleared away. Now Esposito in, trying to work into the net. Checked and he can't quite get there, ends up in the corner. Now out front, ooh, just off the stick there. Borisov, right in front of the net. North Central back the other way. It's Hawk now up for Parmer. Had his stick lifted right out of his hands. Went flying. Puck came all the way back down in the North Central zone. Oh, standing on the pass out there. Vancouver trying to get it out front. And it's cleared away. And North Central's going to fire it down the ice. It's right on goal, though. It's not going to be icing. Vancouver with it. Skating it up now, passing up to the red line. Canofos trying to get it out front. It's got Vyweedem out there, but can't get it through the skates of the North Central player. Now back to the point. Creeder with a shot. That was stopped in front. And again, the net's off. This is a bit of a problem this game. Let's take another look at that stick flying out of his hand there. Oh, a little late there. Lifted his stick and it went 10 feet up in the air. Face off down the North Central zone. Vancouver had it for a second. Now it's pinned up against the boards. Comes loose right in front of the North Central net, but they're there to pick it up and clear it out from the neutral zone. But Vancouver sent it right back in again. Thunderbirds are offside. Checking up now. It's Warashello through the neutral zone and in. Henman taking the body on the forecheck, but Vancouver comes away with it up through the middle. With a quick shot there from top of the circle. Parmer gloved that and held on. Face off in the north central zone. They get it off the draw and try and clear it up, but it's held in at the blue line. And now it's cleared out. Chin with it. Over the far side. Miller up the boards. Alvin knocked off his stick. Who with it now? Carrying it in. He, watch out there. Oh, Jensen coming in on him. Vancouver gets it back now. In behind the net, trying to chip a high one out front. North Central picking it up and chipping it by now. Trying to move in 2-on-1. It's Playfair. He had Stan Caddy with him. Couldn't get in with a shot though. Now Vancouver back the other way. Right in, Chin shot there that went up over the net. Out front now, shot and a rebound. It was Alvin, he couldn't quite get there. He had his stick lifted. Puck was sitting there, the net was open. Now North Central can't clear it. Sent back in the middle. Hawk battling for it there. Comes out to the middle and Mackay there, I think that is, with a shot from the top of the slot. It's gloved, held on to. Chin walking in there from the outside with a sharp angle shot, just went over the net. Face off down the north central zone. Time winding down in this game. Now only a minute 48 left. Vancouver with it off the draw. Shot. Scores. That was off a foot, I think, in front. Went up over Palmer. And not sure whose goal that's going to be. See if we can see in the replay here. Not sure who that is. They score again. That was Esposito who scored, what they just announced. And this time, looks like Mackay, I think. And actually, that looked like it was actually Borisov, I think, number 7, looked like. We'll see what they announce. Yeah. So up to 12-0 now. Shots 68-9. North Central with it off the draw just outside the Vancouver zone. They dump it in. It's Creeder back to pick it up. Around the boards, held in at the line. Shot by Hawk there. It was blockered away by the goalie. And in behind the net, Vancouver picking it up. Firing a pass over to the far side. And off a stick now, North Central picking it up, dumping it in to the Vancouver zone. Pass out to the middle is picked off, and North Central trying to work in, but they were checked. Now Vancouver gets it back in the corner. Dishing back now with some speed up through the neutral zone. Vancouver moving in. That was McLeod. Canofos now back to Creeder at the point. North Central intercepting the pass and carrying it up out to the neutral zone. They get to the red line and send it ahead. Vancouver's going to pick it up, skate in behind their net. Just a few seconds to go now. Whedon gets it and fires it down the ice. That's going to be icing though. And I don't know if they're just going to run the clock out here. I guess not. So one final face-off here down in the Vancouver zone before this first game of the Pool B is wrapped up. That'll do it. 12-0 is the final. Never in question this one. It's all Vancouver. So again, for anybody following along, we'll be back in a little bit here for Semiahmoo Ravens taking on Central Zone Rockets in the second game of Pool A play shortly. So we'll talk to everybody in a bit.